Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Today, we are going to try to do something with this. It requires quite a few blocks to say the least. Here's the math, real quick. I get about 300 wool per hour, estimated, for 4 sheep. We want this to 6 hours, and I'll make the math easy for you. 18,134 divided by 3,000 is equal to 6. How many sheep does that equal? 40. We need 40 light gray sheep all packed up into a nice location so I can AFK it one night and we'll get 18,000 wool blocks. It's going to take 10 shulkers, so that's 5 double chests, 6 to be safe, of light gray wool. Yeah, this is going to be fun. The current sheep farm we have, which is phenomenal, by the way, it has 32 sections here. If I do it two wider, I would get my 40 I require, which would only take 6 hours to get the amount of wool I need. I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, let's get the resources, let's get building. Just realized something as I got over here, too. I don't have 40 sheep. I think I have, 6 sheep. Okay. Come on over, guys. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Should give me 3 sheep. Beautiful. Yep, 3 sheep. Nice. Okay. We're gonna need a lot more. I was freaking muted. I'm terrible. I am so bad with forgetting to unmute my mic. I have all the resources. I have the rails. I forgot about those. I got extra building blocks. I think I'm good to go. So let's just get into it. Let's get it. We got 8 double chests now. This should be more than enough for the sheep. Last thing we need is these sheep to all be bred. I've been coming over here periodically, just feeding them. I'm just gonna wait these out, and then I'll start putting them in the holes. So we'll be right back. I hope this is enough. We're gonna find out. All right, we're gonna start loading up the wool farm. So hopefully that's enough sheep. Let's get it. Okay, so we got all the sheep in. We got them all dyed. We got all of it connected. We got some light wool coming in already. We'll AFK tonight, and then we'll be able to kick this project off tomorrow. So, alright guys, I went AFK last night, and I disconnected pretty much immediately. So I went AFK all of this morning, and we have 4 shulkers worth. I also left this running, so maybe there's some back in storage. Light gray wool. That's 1, 2. Okay. Grand total 4 double chests. Alright, well, we're gonna have to AFK that again. I'm gonna start. Because it's been days now, and I have not done anything in relations to this project. So what I'm thinking, we could leave this one alone and then put the other one over here, and then the tail will come over here. That way it's slightly visible, and then I don't really have to reconfigure this too much. I still will have to change some stuff, but we'll worry about that later. We have 8 shulkers of light gray wool, and I have 15 stacks in this one, so we're shy just a little bit here. So yeah, we just pretty much need to wait out 3 more shulkers, and then we'll have enough for this project. Alright, so basically, first up, we're going to get the math going to see where the second tower is going to go. I want to get the birch in place for the next tower, and I want to make sure my math is good. Let's see how good my skills are here. It's 1, 2, the third one down, so it's on that block right there. The next block underneath, I believe. Double check. Yep, it starts right here. Not counting this block, 10 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 10. Then beautiful, 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 beautiful. And then this is a birch block right here, and then I go on to this build. So I got the line here all set up. I have the initial area for the mob spawner. We will be building this later, after the majority of the blimp is built, I think. I don't know, we'll see how bored I get later. This is going to be the middle, so pretty much from here is where I'm going to start. I'm going to build the tail end loop and then the front end loop to get the size of this thing, and then we're going to start working on the outer ring. So let's get that going. Okay, good morning everybody. I just got back from the gym, and Brucey actually AFK'd this last night. And taking a look, it's looking like we got enough wool. Let's go ahead and fill up these shulkers here, take them over to the other side, and see how much we got. Shine bright like a diamond. All right, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. And I needed 10.6. This is enough, and I've already started, so this will be enough and some. Look at that. Get the alt account in here and start grinding this away. I actually have class here in about 2 hours, so I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but we're definitely going to see how much we can knock out, so let's just snap into it. Okay, speedy update real quick. I have finished 2 shulker boxes already. I have my inventory full with one of those. And I currently have the 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 shulkers remaining. I think this is my 10th level right here. My 10th level. So I have 35 levels to go. Should be done in no time. It actually had a good pace this morning, but unfortunately I have to go to class and work. We're going to continue this when I return. Here we are again. Get my alt account set up. We are going to continue to grind out this. See how it goes. I'm actually panicking, dude. I was literally like, it's raining. It hasn't thunderstormed in a while. I have nothing to worry about. Sure enough, I'm like, I'm just going to finish this row and then I'll set up a fucking lightning rod. Nope. Boom. About 30 feet from me. I'm like, oh my god. I need this set up now. Yep, got 2 lightning rods and a dream. Well, no better time than now to build the second mob farm. Nothing like almost losing the entire thing. I'm gonna fly around one more time, make sure there's not like some fire somewhere that I didn't see. I'm still not halfway. There's a lot of building to this. Ooh, there's a lot to do. Alright.
You know what's funny? He kind of likes it. Like if I'm rough with him around his neck, he
Yeah,
He will purr and do the really light blinks. Like he fucking loves it, man.
he's a freaky cat.
He really is.
He wants that Bodhi love. Oh, it's literally the entire
Dude,
thing.
I want that Bodhi love.
Some
You
Bodhi
don't?
love? No.
Oh, I do.
He says
I
he
was gonna
did.
say I have enough for the bros.
He definitely said I do.
I thought I heard I don't. I got a little offended.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard it, Brucey, but I heard it in his voice. He was offended. Bodhi's a mom. How do you feel about that?
Diego's the dad, and I'm a mom.
And then I saw her face. I'm a believer.
We should watch Shrek. You see someone like fully made the Shrek house, like bought land, and you can rent it on Airbnb.
No.
I seen that.
Oh, there was another one I seen. They made the tent, the Goblet of Fire. You remember, in the beginning?
How?
Basically, it's just when you walk into the tent, it's a slide that goes down, and then it's like on the edge of a cliff too. So you have an amazing view. We did it. We did it. We did it. I just realized I'm recording the wrong thing. Those, and then that. Beautiful, beautiful. Alright, I got 2 lightning rods. Now this place shouldn't get struck by lightning, right? And it's well lit in here, so we're Gucci. Back to the hell. Good morning, everybody. We are kicking today off on layer 28. We have about 20-something layers to go, so we're just going to see how much we can knock out this morning and keep going from there. Let's get it.
Is there any chance?
Well, here's the extra.
Dom, is there any chance you were able to filter these bad boys?
Yeah, maybe 1 or 2. Dude, this
Negative
is...
200, 4300.
It came out good. I like it. I got a lot more work still to do.
Pretty dope, not gonna lie.
I have to do the other mob farm. I have to do the boat. I have to do the wings. And then I have to do the structural design. None of that is in order, though, so... Dude, I have so many totems already. Why do I not carry a totem?
Yeah, and we don't want you fucking around with trying to TP him back or anything like that.
Yeah, so I just switch them back over.
We already know what happens on that.
There is a lot more work to do. The hard part of me looking back and forth from one monitor to the next is done. So now I get to actually start adding some details in here and then figure out where I'm going to be putting this boat out. So little bit by little bit, we're going to get this figured out. I'm going to go help out Bruce, and then we're going to come back and finish this up. Let's get it. We are going to be working on some outlining. We're going to be throwing these lines in all over. So for this line, I'm thinking about doing one here, and then maybe like 2 more over the side, and then also the middle row, just to kind of give it some like shape. Trying to design... I don't know if I do or don't like this. I'm not against it right now, but I don't know, I gotta play around with this. Alright, with a little bit of work and a lot of rework, we have this design right here. We have the bottom in place. I'm not sure if this is where we're gonna put it 100%. I guess that's something we gotta figure out. I have my work in progress on my creative. It looks similar. I just don't know if I like it yet. I guess it's gonna kind of come into like when I build the ship too. I might go over to paint and play with some stuff first. Let's see if I can make this look any better because I don't know if I'm liking this right now. I'd rather not have to tear this whole thing down. Let's get over to paint, see if I can make one that looks a little bit better, and then go from there. Okay, without showing too much of the final design here, I'm kind of just going to show the bottom half of the blimp. It's going to be a ship underneath. I don't know how I'm going to make... This is like the top view of the boat. This is going to be the kind of design. I have to figure out how to do it. Maybe I'll go into creative mode in my single player test world, build this, and then go from there. Got a lot of decisions to make. We'll see. Well, I'm going to hop over to single player and try to build this bad boy, and then we'll hop back over to multiplayer once I figure out how to build it. So I'll be right back. I spent a good amount of time in my creative world. We got a idea for how this bad boy is going to look. Kind of nervous to get this started just because I don't want to mess it up. The math says we need about 20 stacks of spruce logs. So this is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We have 24 on us, and we have plenty more in storage, so we're good to start. I don't know about you guys. I just noticed I made a pretty big mistake. Was going up layer by layer, and initially I was like, oh, this is working out pretty well, and then I realized I'm like 10 layers low, and I'm still barely even with this. So yeah, we're gonna do some experimental testing here. Don't panic. Gotta look over every once in a while. I don't know if it's on fire. It's good, it's good. Everything's fine. That was terrifying. I don't like the shape of the 106. It's 17 and 23. 17 high and 23 across. Alright, let's just get this front knocked out. I'm just gonna scrap this idea and go with the OG one. So this is what we currently got. I do like the bow a little bit. I was gonna have it a little bit more straight, but I think I'm okay with this. The next issue I have is I have to figure out how to make it do that kind of shape. The diagram's set up for 33 long, 33 wide. Problem is, the ship isn't 33 wide. It's 23 wide. So that'll stay 17. And the depth, I also left 33 because that will be a corner, this corner of it. It does look more like the tail end of the boat. Like that looks more flat right here, you know? It does look like the tail end of a boat a little bit. So we're going to go off right here. I figure it out as I go. Yeah. Alright, well, let's just get to it. I got the shape kind of going. From the back, I need more rockets again. From the back, it's starting to look more flat like I wanted it. So what I'm thinking here is bring the walls all the way over to here, and then once they get here, try to fill in this part afterwards. This one goes here. Alright, so I filled in the entirety of the back. I think this is the final design. I have no clue, so... It doesn't look great, but it doesn't look bad. Alright, nerds, today we are going to be putting out the trapdoors for this portion. Throw down the dark oak for the hand railing, so let's get it. Mostly just decorating right now. I want to record the sails next, so we'll get the time-lapse going for that. Alright, good morning everybody. Today I am feeling productive, so I'm going to go ahead and try to build this bad boy. I'm getting my other account set up right now. It should only take like an hour. We'll see. I got about an hour before I gotta leave for class, so we're gonna try to put this in and see how it goes. Let's get it. Next up, we're going to be adding in the sails. One front, one back, and then I got to repeat the process on the other side. I don't think I'm going to get my other camera out for this, just because I don't want to eat up on all my bandwidth. I'm living in a hotel room, and I'm already 50 gigs out. I'm not even halfway done my cycle, so I got to take it easy. That was really easy. Alright, first one's in. I'm going to do the second one now, and then I'm going to move backwards. Okay, for future me who's making this, this not painful at all, just so you know. These, easy. This, not easy. Alright, so we're going to move on to the next ones. The next ones are a little bit more complicated. They have, this one's only a single sail, this one's a quad sail, I think. And then we're going to move on to the real project. This one took a little bit more time, but we got this one in. We're going to go ahead and copy and paste this on the other side. And then we'll be back. Alright, 2 seconds for you. I don't even know how many minutes for me. Anyways, 2 are done. There it is. Yeah, they came together. I think I need to make it a little thicker. Maybe add some, like, trap doors or something so it looks like it has, like, some shape. But yeah, I think it looks good. I like it. Next up, we're going to add in the engines here. So there's going to be one engine on each side, one right here, and one on the other side. Okay, so got the shape in here. Just so we have a reference of size. I think this is how we're doing it. Yeah, I think that's how we're doing it. I wonder if it should be back further. Here instead. I guess you guys can see now. This can be based on this. And it's even here and then even there. Oh, yeah. Because that took a good amount of time to build. Also, it took a lot more resources than I thought. Alright, I'll play with it. I'll be back. There it is. Actually looks a lot better. Doesn't look like shoved forward. It does look a lot better like that. I like it. We got the other one in now, so that's both engines in. I need to add the swirls in there, so I'm going to grab like a stack or 2 of white wool. 2 does look good, though. Woo! Look at that. Okay. Alright, good morning, everybody. We got the tail fins in. They don't look too bad, so I think we're just going to keep moving forward. Yeah, I do like the way it came out. It looks pretty good. I like the engines. I like the tail fins. I like these sails here. I think that all looks real nice. We're going to get these in right now. I think we're just going to go all the way across. One for every column, just so it looks like it's actually supporting it. Look at that. Changed up the wings a little bit, made them a little bit, the tail fins there, made them a little bit bigger. I added creeper on the side here, just so people know it's a Charged Creeper farm. I finished up the lines supporting the ship itself, and that's about it. We're at the point of the project where I need to build this second column. I need to add the sorter, the spider sorter, creeper, skeleton, zombie. This is going to be straight for charged creepers. I'm basically tearing down this entire thing. I spent a lot of time figuring out this redstone, and I don't even get to keep it. Good morning, everybody. Today, we are going to go ahead and take a pause on the main ship. I think it's at a good stopping point. We're going to transition into building the mob's sorter. Now we just need to actually get the materials. The first materials are going to be wolves and villagers. The villagers, I say, are easy, other than having to get them down there to up here. Okay, yeah, so we had plenty in storage, so I'm going to grab a couple stacks of these just so I am more than good to get wolves. Let's see if we can go find one now. Old growth spruce taiga, and I found an axolotl. Oh my goodness, look at the little guy. Come here. Oh my goodness, there's a pink one too? Please be man's best friend. Don't make me go through the entire thing. Yes! Make little puppies. Look at him! Yes! Puppy acquired. Alright, so we got the puppy and two other doggos, so let's get the main guy. We need a name. Any ideas for a name for him? We're gonna go ahead and put him in the town hall here. He'll be nice and warm while we're putting the other three to work. Alright, easy as that. You just fly him up here. The last thing we need up here is a villager. I just want to point out how much work this is. This is 5 stacks of dirt. Yep, and I'm still not even there. There goes 1. And there goes 2. And now we gotta take it all down. Alright, so now that we got all that cleared out, there's stuff. What'd I get? Light blue dye. I'm huge. Yes. Oh, that took way too long. Oh, which one is it? Not the gravel. I don't know what that is. Wayfinder armor trim. Let's go! I got where I think I want to place it. I have this centered between the 2 towers. I'm still getting creepers dropping from here, so I'm hoping that's going to be the same for over there. Okay, so I officially got this one moved. I wanted to add in a little bit of like the water column here, so they actually fall 23, because on the other one I had to hit them a couple times. Now they should be 1 tap. And there it is. Okay, before I get distracted again, I took a little bit of time off from the craft. Alright, so I spent the weekend with my parents, so I got a little distracted. I spent a little time decorating this, and then I had a time one of the days to do some redstoning. Redstoning meaning rail carts, where now I have 3 sections where the minecart can come in and get switched off to pick up a skeleton, a zombie, and a creeper. Not in that order. I'm going to change that later. We spent a lot of time setting everything up, and now we just have to stand here and wait. There's the first skeleton. The zombies kind of have to like pile up against each other, so that might be what's going on there. There they are. Now we got them. Perfect. There it is. Auto sorting. I have to hit one over here, I think. Right on. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. Let's get a skeleton head now. Alright. And there it is. We have heads. 1 of each. We have done it! We're at a good point. I think this looks really good. Came out really nice. Need to figure out if we're doing anything else for this thing, or if this is a good stopping point. I got everything set up at least how I wanted. This is just, it's just so choppy. What is going on? I'm getting 100 frames here. Whoop. Alright, that hurt. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see how choppy that is. Maybe it's just choppy to me because it's on a different monitor. I don't know. Anyways, I'm at the point where I kind of want to start a new project. If anyone has any ideas for what I can be doing for the rest of the blimp, and maybe I can add some cannons in. Maybe I can add some stuff into the rooms downstairs. I don't know. There's a lot of things that can be done for this thing. I just don't know what. But that's why I have you guys. Let me know your ideas. Maybe it's just this monitor. It's struggling. I don't know. Alright, well, I'm going to kick off the next project. You guys let me know what I should be building next. This came out phenomenal. I love it a lot. If there's anything you guys want to see next, let me know. But until then, I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace. Before I end the video, I wanted to talk about what was going on with the choppiness earlier. I actually had my CPU cooler end up breaking on me, and it had the light showing, it just wasn't pumping any liquid, so it was basically just superheating my CPU. I was actually running like that for quite a while. I don't know exactly how long. It actually happened during this project, and for whatever reason, I didn't really notice it, mostly just because my computer is good. But it was also running at about 90 to 100 degrees Celsius. So I was pretty close to redlining my CPU. Very lucky it didn't break. Ended up going to buy a new one. And, you know, it works phenomenal now. You know, just NZXT really saved it. I was paying attention to what was going on with the help of that, the help of Brucey. Shout out Brucey for kind of paying attention, like, hey dude, there's something probably bigger going on. So with all that said, you know, it's not always just I have a crappy computer. It could be something that's broken. So hello everybody. If you want to take a look at the timestamp up there, you would see that it's been quite some time since the last recording. I actually had a little bit of life show up in my way. I ended up moving out of the hotels down in San Diego where I was going to school. Ended up flying up to Washington to meet up with my ship for about 2 weeks. I flew back. I started up school again. Ended up Tarkov wiped, so I ended up playing the Tarkov wipe, and then after I beat the wipe, I ended up coming back up to Washington, and now I officially live here. Got my house, got my stuff back, got good internet, so I started streaming again. I still have full intentions to make updates on this Minecraft server. I already recorded the entirety of this build, so I might as well post the video. I intend to do the same thing with other builds. Until then, we're doing pretty good right now. If you stuck around to the end, I want you to know I appreciate that. Taking a little bit of time to talk about myself in these videos, just purely for future me and future family. Hopefully, we'll see. Anyways, I'm new home, new work, a lot of long hours, so I'm doing my best to continue to do what I enjoy to do. So every now and then I might be taking longer breaks, but I'm gonna push out as much content as I can. Everyone have a good one. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.